Daniel from Gulfton has a question about foam insulation.
He's seeing it on these multi-million-dollar home tours he's going on. He's looking. It's his pastime. His hobby. He likes to go looking. Do you like doing that?
No, because I did it for a living, built those kind of homes. In fact, my kids came and saw one of the homes I built, and they said, Dad, why don't we live in a home like this?
Well, that's the problem, Daniel.
Money.
I mean, I like doing it too. And
Yes.
You go home thinking, man, I'll live in a dump. Anyway, Daniel writes, some very reputable builders he sees in the Bel Air area and Memorials are using foam insulation in the attic. And he says he remembers you saying, Tom, that the Gulf Coast is too humid for that kind of insulation, and we really should be using your formaldehyde-free fiberglass insulation you're talking about. So, Tom, Daniel wants to know, do these builders know something we don't know?
No, the fact of the matter is they don't know enough of what they should know, and they're not the designers or the architects. Builders in Texas are money managers. Now, I have been a builder, and I had to manage money.
Do you think that's true just of Texas builders?
No, probably builders all over.
Sure.
For some reason, I'm just thinking Texas because we're here. But they don't have engineering backgrounds. They don't have architect backgrounds. They don't understand heat transfers, and they have a basic maybe idea, but that's not their job, so they stay out of it. If it's on the plans and that's what the people want and that's the way the architect designed it and that's the way the engineer did it, then that's the way it's going to be. Now, do these guys get sold all these products and more products are better? It's a crazy business to be in because everybody wants to sell you their product. Because it's $1 million home and not a $150,000 home doesn't make it better. It just makes it bigger with a lot of stuff in it. As far as every home, and I used to tell people this, I can build you a 1,200 square foot home or a 6,000 square foot home, which would be at probably over $1 million, but the quality would be exactly the same. The techniques would be the same because it's the best way to go. Air conditioning systems, insulation systems, things like this. But my background is different, and that's why I sit here and I try to educate people that there is a reason behind this. It's not just more is better, and all the hype and all the propaganda people get make them feel important. It's not a good thing, and most builders don't get involved with the details. There's a little passionate.
So there. Just saying.
Well, that's just the difference.
I saw T. Boone Pickens is selling his house, and they did a whole piece on CNBC about it. If you haven't seen it,
it's more than a house.
It has, it's like a 100-acre ranch.
Yeah.
And he's got a 40-seat. He's got a 40-seat movie theater in there, and a dining room that accommodates 40 people, and like. How big is it? And that's just that main house. And it goes on and on.
And how many movie theaters have a ridge vent? I mean, when you get into size of structures of that size.
I don't know. I'll never feel secure in another one, I guess.
The fact of the matter is it's a commercial building that people live in. You have big packaged units for air conditioning systems. You've got all these different ways of building when you get into projects like that. So it's not a typical home with a ridge vent, soffit vents, and a little vent skinning and a little insulation and maybe a window upgrade.
But yet, you're saying that some of these people building these massive McMansions like this are maybe not looking at those details.
No, it's beyond them on that one. They hire people, and if the architects are selling product and the engineers are selling products, there's nothing they're going to question. They're just going to do it as it is given to them. So they just don't have the background. So the builder is not making those choices, I guess is the best way to answer this. Those choices are being made by fancy architects and stuff. Fancy. And I have a degree in architecture.
Well, we said they must have gone to a fancy schmancy school.
And who knows who's doing what as far as buying products and things. But I think the bottom line of this question, just because it's $1 million doesn't mean it's the better way to go. It's just a bigger house. It has nothing to do with the amount of money.
Enough said?
Enough said.
All right. Send your questions to us at HomeShowRadio.com. Of course, you see our other videos over here. And you know what? We'd love if you'd subscribe to our channel.